Okay, being given how we, or personally I, live in a city and a place where there's a lot of consumption and there's a lot of capitalism and so many things, global warming is not really witnessed in my direct community, but it is obvious how things have changed, how the times of the year are different, how the stations are different, how seasons have somehow changed the situations in our world, how usually winter lasts for so long or summer lasts for so long and there were these conditions and now they don't necessarily happen. And I don't really think that I have witnessed a huge effect on my direct community, but I know it from the media, I know it from the research, I know it from the reports, I know it from TV, I know from internet that global warming is affecting many, many, many different social groups in the world. I know there are droughts, I know there are, for example, floods, and those were things that were not happening many years before, and pretty much because of all this climate situation. And I know that we have reached to a point where it is impossible for us to stop what we're doing. But I also know that we have reached a point where we are at least conscious that those things are happening and that we can do things to make it slower. Perhaps that's the biggest thing that we have. The climate will change. The greenhouse effect will keep on happening. There are so many things that will keep on happening because of what we have done. But I think the huge thing that we have to try to do is nothing more than try to slow them down as much as possible to ensure that our next generations will have more time to live in this planet. It is obvious that the planet is dying. It is obvious that we've done some permanent damage and the damage is affecting us. But I wish sometimes those effects would be a lot clearer to many of our communities just so we could get really conscious of what is happening and we could get really conscious of the things that are around and the things that we can do to solve them.